topic 20th. So finally I reached 20th topic, that is all about heat engine, refrigerator and heat pump. So all the three are similar kind of devices which works between two different temperatures, one high temperature and one low temperature. The high temperature is called source and the low temperature is called sink. So that the heat engine or refrigerator or heat pump works between two temperatures. So let me explain you in a brief manner. First, if you take heat engine, it takes heat from source, rejects heat to surroundings and it will do some mechanical work. So conversion of heat into mechanical work. But according to second law of thermodynamics, no device is possible whose efficiency is 100% or who can convert all the heat into mechanical work. It is not possible. That's why a part of heat always get wasted or it will get rejected to some lower temperature. That only we call it as sink. Now here the efficiency is given as the output. Output is what? Work done. How much mechanical work it can do. By input Q1, where Q1 equal to Q2 plus W. So neta equal to 1 minus Q2 by Q1 or W by Q1. Or this is also equal to 1 minus T2 by T1. So three formulas you can take. So based on this only questions will come. This is about heat engine. The best example is, because the whole revolution of industrial revolution came from this thermodynamics, that is heat engine. Now if you consider a car engine, inside the fuel, diesel or petrol will get burnt so that the heat energy will develop. Now that inside a cylinder it happens, that acts like a source. From that the car engine will take the heat input and it will perform some work so that it will run. But during that some heat got wasted to the surroundings. That surroundings only we call it as sink. So what is the efficiency? That depends upon the source and sink temperature or the heat input and heat rejected. That is what the efficiency of heat engine. And the other one, refrigerator. If you consider the refrigerator, it is a kind of reverse process. Heat engine is transferring heat from high temperature to low temperature, which happens usually. But refrigerator is something which goes in reverse manner, that it takes heat, absorbs heat from sink, lower temperature, and rejects heat to high temperature. Like if you keep something inside the fridge or refrigerator, it takes the heat from inside objects which is at low temperature than outside. It extracts heat from the inner objects and send it outside. That's why if you touch the fridge side or back side, you will get very hot. You feel the hotness. So that is because it is rejecting hot to the surroundings which is at greater temperature than the inside temperature. So that only called source. Now the surroundings are source. But no device can transfer the heat from low temperature to high temperature on its own. So what is required is external support. So who will support? Someone should help it. Someone should do some work. That only we call it as like the work or the help we are giving in the form of electricity. Of course there is a compressor will be there that actually do the everything. So but that is the mechanism. But here the concept is transfer of heat from low temperature to high temperature with the help of external work. So that is what we call it as refrigerator. And the second law of thermodynamics says that other statement. So no device can transfer heat from low temperature to high temperature without the help of external work. So that's why this is the concept. And here the performance, coefficient of performance of refrigerator, that is here what is important, how much rejecting is not important, how much extracting Q2, so that the inside objects remains at as lower temperature as possible. So that here Q2 output, by what is the input we are giving? External work. And again here Q1 equal to what? Q2 plus W. So that this will become Q2 by Q1 minus Q2, or else T2 by T1 minus T2. This Q1 by Q2 equal to T1 by T2 actually we derive using the Carnot theorem, Carnot engine, where Carnot engine is the one ideal engine which is designed by Soddy Carnot. So that we will take it here directly, because we are not going to derive anything. So remember that. Now the second thing is, suppose a heat engine and refrigerator both are working between the same two temperatures. Then here this is 1 minus T2 by T1, and here the coefficient of performance is T2 by T1 minus T2, nothing but 1 by T1 by T2 minus 1. So here T2 by T1 equal to 1 minus neta. Then T1 by T2 equal to 1 by 1 minus neta. Substitute this value here. So beta equal to 1 by 1 minus neta minus 1. So beta equal to 1 minus neta by neta. So this is the relation between the coefficient of performance of refrigerator and the efficiency of heat engine if they work between same set of temperature, source and sink. This is the relation. Try to remember it. Now similarly, when you consider the last one, heat pump. So heat pump also same way, it also works between two temperatures T1, T2. This is source, this is sink, and always T1 greater than T2. One is at high temperature, another is at low temperature. This also works same like refrigerator. It extracts heat from low temperature, rejects heat to high temperature with the help of external work. But here Q2 is not important, Q1 is important, like refrigerator, like room heater. What is the purpose of room heater? In winter you need some warmth. So when the surroundings are at very low temperature, then you will switch on the room heater, which extracts heat from outside low temperature and sends heat to room, into the room which is at high temperature. That means it also transfers heat from low to high with the help of external work, nothing but electricity. But here the heat rejected by system is important, not the heat extracted. In case of refrigerator, Q2 is important. So here the coefficient of performance or efficiency will become, now output is here what? Q1 by W. So that it will become Q1 by Q1 minus Q2, or T1 by T1 minus T2. Suppose if heat pump and heat engine works between same two temperatures, then neta is W by Q1 and alpha is Q1 by W. That means neta is 1 by alpha. So this is the relation between efficiency of heat engine and efficiency of heat pump when they work between same set of two temperatures or same source and sink. So these are the relations between these three things. So based on these formulas only you will get the questions. Like if you take the first question, let us consider three questions. First question is T1, T2 they have given for a heat engine. T1 is 500 Kelvin, T2 is 375 Kelvin. Now if engine consuming means what? It is extracting heat from somewhere, using. So that is what? Input. So the whole question depends on this. If you understand this is Q1, because if you misunderstand that this is Q2, then you will get wrong. If you understand this is Q1, then the question will become very easy. So how many joules per cycle? 25 into 10 power 5. Then find work done per cycle only. Then what is the formula? Efficiency equal to W by Q1 equal to 1 minus T2 by T1. So W equal to Q1 times 25 into 10 power 5 1 minus T2 375 by T1 500 equal to 25 into 10 power 5. Take LCM. 500 minus 375 125 by 500. 25 2s are 0. 25 5s are 5 4s are. So that 6.25 into 10 power 5 joules. So this way you can get the questions, but only one thing I'll suggest you, try to take care that always substitute temperature in terms of Kelvin, because we are taking capital T. That is the one thing. Rest everything depends upon formula, substitution, calculation. Simple. If you remember, you can just substitute the data and you can calculate it. Now, the other type, when you consider Carnot engine has an efficiency of 1 by 6. When the temperature of the sink is reduced by 62, its efficiency become doubled. Now take first initially neta 1 minus T2 by T1. Now what is the efficiency? 1 by 6 initially. So take this side, bring this side. 1 minus 1 by 6 equal to T2 by T1. So 5 by 6 equal to T2 by T1. Now next thing, when you reduce the temperature of sink by 62, then the efficiency became double. That means 2 into 1 by 6. 1 minus, now T2 became T2 minus 62. T1 is not changing, T1 same. Then 2 3s are 1 by 3 equal to, take 1 minus T2 by T1 minus of minus plus 62 by T1. Now 1 by 3, 1 minus T2 by T1 is how much? 5 by 6 plus 62 by T1. So 1 by 3 equal to 1 minus 5 by 6 is nothing but 1 by 6 plus 62 by T1. Then take this side, 1 by 3 minus 1 by 6 equal to 62 by T1. Then if you take LCM, this will become 1 by 6. Then T1 will become 6 into 62. Once you get this one, substitute here, then you will get T2. So this way, if you observe, understand the question, then substitute. Calculation is important. So understand and substitute. You will get the same formula. So that you have to understand what they have given, then you have to apply properly. So very simple concept and very damn sure concept and very easy also. So you can score it very easily. Now similarly, take the last and final, a bit difficult, little bit logical also. That here one heat engine is working between T1 T2 and it is extracting heat at T1, how much? 600 Kelvin, and rejecting at T2. But that output is taken as input for the second one and it is rejecting to another T3 which is at 400 Kelvin. Then what is T2? So here I'll tell you the direct formula that T1 minus T2 equal to T2 minus T3. Therefore, you have to find T2 value. So T1 minus T3 equal to 2 T2. So T1 is how much? 600 minus 400 equal to 2 T2. So T2 equal to 200 by 2, how much? 100. So this is the way you can do it, or else you consider in this way. Here work done is same for both the engines. Take the first engine. What is the efficiency formula? 1 minus T2 by T1 is nothing but work done by heat input. Let's take the heat input here is Q1. and here heat output is Q2, but this will become now input for this one. So that this is the efficiency for first engine. Now efficiency for the second engine, what it will become? 1 minus, now T3 by T2 equal to work done is same again, divided by heat input is how much? Q2. Now you divide this with this. So T1 minus T2 by T1, I took LCM, divided by T2 minus T3 divided by T2 equal to, so W by Q1 by W by Q2, W cancel, so it will become Q2 by Q1. Now T1 minus T2 by T1 times T2 will go up, T2 by T2 minus T3 equal to Q2 by Q1. What you can write? T2 by T1, T2, T1 get cancelled. So T1 minus T2 equal to T2 minus T3. Oh sorry, this if it comes here plus it will become, so plus, so this will become 1000 by 2. So T2 will become how much? 500 Kelvin. Sorry, just correct it. So when you take this side, T1 plus T3, when you take this side, 2T2. So T2 will become what? 500 Kelvin. So this is what? The relation between two heat engines working in series with one common output and input. So this is how you will get the questions based on this concept. So similarly you can get the questions based on these two also. So just take the formula and take all the temperatures in Kelvin and substitute and calculate properly. So hope you understood the concept and how to apply this thing in solving questions. So thank you so much. We'll continue further in the next session.